That here at the start of Disco Elysium, I want to highlight the best way to enjoy this series is through the playlist that will have all the episodes lined up together for you. This is episode 1 of Disco Elysium, and if you're new here, hi. If you have joined before, welcome back. All the likes, views, and comments on everything is really great. I am thankful for everyone. Do me a favor. If you like this video, click like. YouTube channel members and Patreon to support what I do. Let's dive into Disco Elysium. Looks like we have 3 main archetypes here. The thinker is extremely intelligent, knows... Oh, no. Okay, hold on. The thinker is extremely intelligent, but is very bad with people. The thinker knows interesting facts and comes up with original ideas. The sensitive, a very magnetic personality, psychological but unstable, might begin to lose his mind. Then we have the physical, extremely physical, interacts with the world through his body, gets things done, but dumb as a rock. We also have the option to create our own. I think we are going to go with the thinker. I don't really know what these things are, but I'm excited to interact with the world. But I also think it might be interesting to just not be good with people. I think that could be a curiosity. The Furies are at home in the mirror. It is their address. Even the clearest waters, if deep enough, you'll drown.
There is nothing. Only warm primordial blackness. Your conscious ferments in it, no larger than a single grain of malt. You don't have to do anything anymore.
That is the voice of the ancient reptilian brain. Apparently, there's nothing we need to do, which is nice.
Ever.
Okay, there's nothing we ever need to do. Sure, why not? We will continue to do nothing in a place of nothing. Well, it's warm. It says it's warm. That's nice.
Never, ever.
You know what? We will just keep on existing. Sounds good.
An inordinate amount of time passes. It is utterly void of struggle. No ex-wives are contained within it.
Okay. You caught the thinker. What was that about X somethings?
An awareness creeps up on you. A mass lies hidden in your dead angle, soaking in some lurid acidic sauce. It's bloated and shameful, a ball of meat surrounding you. This is a terrible line of questioning, and it will only lead to more awareness of the meat thing.
The voice of the limbic system. I'm having Fight Club flashbacks, but we don't talk about that. I guess we're a little bit, we're kind of a thinker. You said something about an X something. What about this meat thing?
Ex-love. Ex-tenderness. It is foolish of you to resurface to the loss. Not after all the damage you suffered to get here. Some of it irreversible. Stay. Sail with me through the abyssopelagic zone.
Well, okay, we'll not let go. Sure.
All right. Nothing down to fuck all, borough.
We have 3 options. We can choose a return trip to the silence, not our style as the thinker. Let's visit some ancient somethings. And look, there's an I am tired of being this type of animal kind of a response. Let's visit something ancient. Why not?
Great choice, Elder One. It has always been like this, and it always will.
Yeah, okay. Keep on singing, ancient reptile brain.
The song of death is sweet and endless. But what is this? Somewhere in the sore, bloated man meat around you. A sensation.
A sensation, really?
Like a fly to the ointment, your conscience sticks to it. The limbed and headed machine of pain and undignified suffering is firing up again. It wants to walk the desert, hurting, longing, dancing to disco music.
Did you say disco music? You know, it's come to my attention that there may be a head attached to my neck, and I'm in the head.
The stench of liquor rises from your mouth, and with it, an ungodly headache.
The limbic system is a little dramatic, but you have to wonder, maybe we can solve the problem. Just cut the head off, right? And I think it's trying to kill me. You know, this is bad.
A fiery streak penetrates your skull, trying to force your eyes open. It's a sound, a clarion call from hell.
I don't like that. Let's go back.
Somehow, you know what it is. A caprice can name a motor carriage.
This is the voice of Encyclopedia. If you ever wondered the voice of Encyclopedia, our only option is to open our eyes and brave the world around us. Oh, we're doing yoga. This is great. We almost fell like straight out our pants. Look, they're just lying there. I assume those are our pants. Why not, right? Oh my goodness, my head. Big stretch. Okay, so I've got a controller, which makes this a little finicky. Lets me just cycle through these things. Can I walk? I can spin. Who doesn't love a good spin? That's fun. Try not to vomit. Oh, little motion. Oh, we're very slow. Oh, my head. Oh, ow. Oh my goodness, please no. What's this button do? How about this button? Nothing? Okay. Whoa! Ah! Just pushing buttons. Panic! Left, down, punch. Oh, we can zoom in and out. Okay, sure, why not? Okay, looks like there's an apartment building below us. What's going on outside? Wait, we should... Do we need pants? Is it that kind of party? I don't know. What is this? Someone tore out the tape while the song was still playing. Rude. The real tape player is still rolling on empty. That's crazy, man. Can we just shower quick? Is this an option? Okay, the bathtub is full. It's a mess. It's just a real mess. Can we look in the mirror?
A mirror hangs above a bent and broken sink. In a fierce discharge of masculine energy, someone has ripped half the faucet off.
Why?
Hot water sprays from the base and steam covers the mirror. You cannot see yourself, just the outline of a man.
Great.
Suddenly, you realize you have no memory of the face that awaits you there, underneath the soft vapor.
Really? Nothing? There's nothing. There's nothing. We don't remember our own face?
Really? All recollection of the person you are, the people in your life, and even the world you're in has drowned in a sea of blood alcohol. This was no mere night of drinking. It was a deluge of world-ending proportions.
A deluge. When was the last time that word was appropriate? Okay, really nothing?
Really? All recollection of the person you are.
I don't believe you.
The people in
really
your life.
Nothing?
Really? All recollection.
Are you
of
sure?
the person
Really
you are.
nothing?
Really? All recollection of the
Really?
person. Really?
Really,
All
really?
Really?
Okay, fine. We'll wipe the mirror.
As you slowly reach your hand towards the surface of the mirror.
Wipe the mirror.
Behold.
Oh! A little bit of a jump scare. Look at that. We're smiling. Looks like we might have a small alcohol problem unrelated to the recent deluge. That's our face. Well, take your screenshots. Hopefully we never see it again. No, it's fine. Even a mother could love it.
You have no idea who this thing is, do you?
Of course I do. I think I'm a superstar. Dear Lord, help me. This is the face of a late-stage alcoholic.
Too late. You clearly have rigor mortis on your face. Oh, wait. Is that an expression? Are you trying to make an expression with that face? Why?
It's just there, man. Relax. The mirror is so judgmental.
Please stop. It's horrible.
No,
You're
we're
scaring
stuck like
yourself.
this. We're stuck like this.
You can't, can you? It's like it's not even voluntary anymore. You have worn that grin into your face, and now it won't come off.
Oh, yeah, it's all coming together now. Look at that face. Oh, it's great. I like this face so much. I think I have an uncle that looks like this. What more needs to be said?
What does it even mean? What is the emotion you're trying to convey?
So remember, we're not very good with people. Let's call this an expression of pain.
You are correct.
Ah! What? Okay. We can use our encyclopedia powers to dig deep into our mind and locate the source of the expression. Dun da da.
Like the rest of you, it comes from a bad place somewhere in the past. That's all you know for now.
Okay. Bye-bye. Well, that was the mirror. Words fail to describe how rank it smells in here. They should have sent a poet. Can we open this door? Is this a door? Can we turn the camera at all? I don't think so. I think it's just locked in this view. I can do this. Oh, there's 3 things to interact with. I assume this is a shirt. Take. Sure, why not? That could be useful. Can we put it on? Ah! Okay, I'm pushing buttons. Oh, we have acquired a shirt. Ah, well done. 1 white satin shirt. This white satin shirt used to be fancy. Now it smells like someone may have peed in the armpits. Oh, why did we put this on? Can we wash this somewhere? What are our options here? Somehow I turned on auto walk? How's that even a thing? Oh, I see. Hold on. Okay, hold on. Yeah, that. I want to go to that. The door? No, the door. It's locked. Okay, hold on. Oh, we've got a slot for keys and bullets, so we're kind of dangerous, aren't we? Keys and bullets? Who would even? Okay, what can we do in here? Let's see. Left click, left bumper. Ooh, okay. Let's try and interact with this. Maybe somehow, some way. Controls are irking me. There we go. Aha! Take. Okay. All right. Oh, we've got a jacket. How do we see what jacket is? There it is. Wow. Okay. Well, looks like somebody skinned this blazer off a long extinct disco animal. Wowie. It has an enigmatic white rectangle on the back and right sleeve. Oh, that's true. Look at that. On the very right of the sleeve and back, there's like someone slapped a white rectangle. Why? Why would you do that? Okay, what else can we interact with? There we go. What's this? I think we did this one. How about this? There's a shoe here, maybe? Can we get this shoe? Hello? There it is. Is that a shoe? Ah, yes. How are we doing here? Ah, we've got shoes. Great. Green crocodile leather shoe has a high heel and a chrome embellishment. It fits your left foot perfectly. Now we just need to find the other shoe. Great. We only have 1 shoe? Oh my goodness. We are just a wreck. I'd say we're a hot mess, but I don't think it's that kind of party. What happened to the window? Think someone threw my shoe through it? Oh, my head.
The window stands broken in its frame. Cold wind blows in.
It says it's easy to do visual calculus. Yeah, let's use our big brain. Here we go.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
So there was a war.
The morning light hurts your eyes. It's hazy, but you see the ocean and some war-torn buildings.
I don't really understand what I'm doing here. There it is. We look out.
The morning light hurts your eyes.
Okay, now we try the visual
It's hazy,
calculus.
but you see the shards face outward. Whatever broke this window came from the inside.
Yo. Did I break the window? I don't want to know the answer to that. I don't know how to click back into the menu. There it
A
is.
fine web of scarring covers the back of your right hand, but none of it is recent. More likely a projectile than a held object. There are no fragments on the floor from pulling a tool back in after impact.
How big is the impact?
It is too large for a bullet, yet too small for a piece of furniture. You're looking for something heavy and larger than your fist.
A softball. They're not that soft. Don't let the name fool you.
The single green shoe you found fits the hole almost as well as your foot. It would have also been heavy enough if thrown with force.
Yo, we are so destructive. You think we threw our own shoe out the window?
Congratulations. You smashed the window with your own shoe.
Please no.
Now you only have one. If you're lucky, you could still find the other one on the balcony outside. The door to it should be outside your room.
What if it wasn't me? What if someone else was here and threw my shoe?
You mean someone else took your shoe off and smashed the window with it?
Yes, someone else smashed the window with my shoe.
This person also forced the drinks on you.
I should get that shoe. Logic here is like brutally like beating me up, huh?
A cool wind gushes in. Your toes curl up from the cold.
Okay, new task. Find your shoe. Thank you, broken window. What else can we do in here, huh? On, broken window. I'm just worried if I pick up the pants, something will happen. Like someone will come running in like, hey, it's time to go. Like, oh gosh, please no. Pants. Anything good in the pants? How do we do this? Let's see. Pants. Pants. These golden brown trousers. Oh, shoot. Go. These golden brown trousers are flare cut. Normal bell-bottom trousers would be boot cut, but these are far from normal. They are someone else's. Oh, no, they're party pants. They've taken a hit. Okay, well, whatever. What's in this little journal? Find our shoe. Wonderful. I mean, sometimes it's just the little things in life.
You hear a jingle. Keys are clinking in the pocket of your flare-cut pants.
Oh, yeah. Let's fish out some keys.
It says, whirling in rags, on the aluminium key ring. There is a single key on the ring. The number 1 is etched on it. It should open the door.
Now we're talking.
The whirling in rags is a hostel cafeteria on the urban coast, frequented by dock workers.
So maybe we're drinking at the Whirling Rag cafeteria with dock workers. Sure, why not? Okay. Let's interact with the fan. Moment of truth. This is one of the only things I know about Disco Elysium. The fan can kill you. That's literally all I know. Trying to get it. It's fast.
This fan has 2 chain pull switches. One ends in a tiny fan, the other in a light bulb. A truly horrific necktie has somehow attached itself to one of the blades.
Let's just pull on the fan.
The blades come squeaking to a halt. It should be easier to reach the tie now.
Okay.
You swoop up and catch the tie. Snap. It's released from the blade.
Nice. We're the best at this.
What you have in your hand is a truly hideous necktie with 4 or 5 different patterns. The knot reminds you of a noose.
Okay, let's put the light on.
A terrible mistake. Turn the lights off immediately.
No.
You can practically feel the photons
It's fine.
burning a hole in your brain. The lights are off.
Darn. Put the fan
The
back
switch
on.
must be broken because nothing happens. The air in the room is starting to feel like vaporized urine.
We gotta get out of here. All right, what's this bottle about? It says Commodore Red. It's empty. All right, necktie. The necktie is adorned with a garish pattern. It's disturbingly vivid. Somehow you feel as if it would be wrong to ever take it off. It's now your friend. You will betray it if you change it for some boring scarf. Okay. I guess these are our stats, our character sheet. I don't know. We're going to skip this for now. Looks like a lot. Okay, is there anything else in the room we can do that we haven't already done? Is there a way to highlight things? Can we open that door? I see there's like an obviously well-lit door, but what about this door? We've got keys. I think that's everything in here. We're rolling out. So, a little bit of a heads up here. This is the game. This is what we do. We interact with the world around us. We talk to people. We hunt things down. We're kind of a bumbling oaf. The more you know. All right, let's go find our shoe. I mean, if we can, right? Ah, that's not a shoe. There's something on the table, okay? I want it. I don't know how to get it. Oh, there we go. We're taking 0.4 money. There's a door over here. There we go. Oh, I thought we were just going on to like the balcony. There we go, our shoe. Ha! Give me that shoe. Yes. Shoe. Hold on, how do we do this? Look, we have shoes. Plural. Okay, and didn't that complete our objective? Find your shoe. It does not show as complete.
There they both are. Two identical shoes, both copiously green and indiscriminately snakeskin, reunited on your feet.
Yep, 2 shoes. We've done it. 10 XP. We found our shoes. Read it and weep.
Like 2 baby crocodiles.
How do they fit?
Good. They're balanced. Comfy. Feels like the only good thing about you right now, truth be told.
Oh, man, it's time. Yeah, now we're talking. What is that? A gust of briny wind washes over you, so we're near the water. I heard some seagulls and the ambient kind of sounds, but wasn't like immediately clear to me that the smell of the sea makes us dizzy. A little embarrassing. Oh. Trying to get a good look around here. Oh, we can like super zoom. Nice. I can actually turn the head. Look at that. I'm looking right. I'm going to look left. Here we go. And left. Back, right? And left. I'm just tweaking, just like snap clicking, right? Just like slapping the joystick a little bit. Oh, we've got some idle gestures. I love idle gestures. Okay. Look, we're like sharpening or straightening our necktie or whatever. I don't see anything else we could really interact with. Maybe those doors? No, we need to get off the roof. Sure. Okay. There it is. Okay, looks like there's someone over there. There's a door. That's it. As far as I can tell, it's all we can interact with. And another door. And a calendar. Calendar first.
Officer.
It's March. Hello, officer. Hey, that's us. 2 doors. My door. Can we open this door? I can't read it because we're zoomed in too much. Oh, it's like a radio's on over here. Can we just turn this radio off? Doesn't look like it now. Locked door. We're going to check this door. Also locked. What is this? And then we'll go talk to the lady over there with the smokes. There's a funny newspaper. Okay, sure. Stairs, newspaper, smoking lady. She should slow down.
The young woman raises a cigarette to her lips.
Hey, she's a disco dancer. That's great.
Her eyes are brown and her face is speckled with birthmarks. She can't be more than 28.
Could she?
A silver jumpsuit falls off her like scale armor, sparkling. This is the sparkle of too many nights out on the city.
Oh, man. So I just ended the dialogue to see if anything would change. Can we still talk?
Officer.
Picks right back up where we were. All we can be is like, am I a military personnel? Which is kind of weird, but I guess we'll say that.
No.
Why did you call me officer?
Because you're a police officer, sir.
You sure?
I am, yes. Unless you've been feeding us a set of very well-rehearsed lies all this time.
How long is all this time?
You've been here for 3 days. On official police business, no less.
What kind of official police business is that?
Couldn't say. In truth, so far, mostly drinking.
Amnesia.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you strike yourself as a tight-lipped drunk? She must have heard something.
Okay, so we have a couple options here. Why don't I remember being a cop? Who in their right mind would let me be an officer of the law? Try the expression on her. Let us know we want her physically. There's a 3% chance we succeed. Not good odds. It would just be weird. I don't know where or who I am. I might know Kurpish Kanima. How do I know it sounds like?
She nods.
Okay, that's about it.
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged. The body has been there for a week now. The locals probably got tired of it and called the cops.
Oh, hey, that's crazy.
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
She nods.
Is there anything else you want to share with me here, Miss Orange Disco Dancer?
There's a mercenary out back. He's been hanged.
Woman?
I didn't mean to overwhelm you with information. You seem a bit lost, officer.
Yeah, I'm having some amnesia.
Could it be because of the drinking?
No, that's crazy. It would never.
She hasn't had time to put her makeup on. This is her morning cigarette. She looks tired, her beauty waning faster than it ought to at her age.
Why are we an officer? Weird.
Don't be so harsh on yourself. They let almost anyone be a police officer.
Oh, gee, that makes me feel so much better. Well, I should be going now.
Of course. Be careful, officer. They don't like the police around here.
Okay?
Something stirs in you as she's about to go. Call it an instinct, a need. The need to ask questions. It's like you said the words 1,000,000 times before.
Oh boy, here we go.
She looks back at you, a light glinting off her eyes.
You know, I do have some questions for you.
Yes?
Your room is almost next to mine. Did you hear anything last night?
There was the usual ruckus. Loud disco music.
Now we're talking. Anyone come visit me?
I couldn't say. It's impossible to hear people speaking from over here.
Tell me about the disco music.
Oh, yes. Various artists. Ostentatious orchestration prime among them.
Okay.
Oh, that. Yeah. Whoa. The less said about oh, the better.
What's the OO? My encyclopedia like panicked. He's like, "Ayo, no, no, no."
Oh, were huge where I come from. I was very young then, of course, like 7. Life gets hard, but we go on.
Gets hard, doesn't it?
I don't know about that. At around 2 o'clock, the disco stopped, and there was a change of pace.
Oh, a change of pace?
A slow, sad song started playing, like organ music on repeat. That went on for quite a while. Some of the time, you were yelling along to it.
Really?
That it doesn't matter anymore and that we're alone now. It was difficult to tell. The song itself was very quiet and soft, but you sounded like a winded boar, sir. It was hard to understand what you were singing on top of it.
Oh my goodness, we were singing like a wounded boar. We are so sorry. We're the worst neighbor. Oh no.
Don't be. I was going out later anyway. It didn't bother me.
That's nice. Anything happen after that you want to share? It's relevant, huh? What happened next?
Then you started screaming and trashed the place.
Oh man. That's so me. What?
A window was smashed. The tape player, probably. The song stopped. And furniture, too. A real destructathon. There was screaming. Then I think you passed out.
Really?
There was. I think you screamed that you didn't want to be this type of animal anymore. I may have misheard, but it was sort of memorable.
What are we doing with our life? Oh my goodness.
I went out afterwards. Everything was quiet by then, around 4 or 5. And that was it.
Where exactly is the here that we are here?
You're in a hostel, sir.
I meant like in the wider world.
We are in Revachol.
Okay.
Revachol is the disgraced former capital of the world, divided into zones of control under foreign occupation. Half a century after a failed world revolution, she is central to our moment in time.
Interesting that the encyclopedia gendered the capital, that Revachol is a she. Just something maybe we should keep note of. Tell me about Revachol.
You sure look like you're from Revachol. Revachol parties.
Yeah.
Her accent suggests she is not from around here. She's from Aranier, another part of the world.
Quick question. Why don't they like the police in these parts?
The dock workers are pretty cocky. They think they're police enough. At least here on the coast. I can't say about the rest of the city.
Well, that's good to know. Is it 51 now?
It's 51.
What century?
The current century?
Right, the current one. But what century is that? What's the number?
Centuries don't have numbers. They have names. And this is the current one.
Ah, yes, of course. Right. How many of those have there been?
Civilization has existed for 8,000 years, sir.
Okay, what's so funny?
You're right. There is nothing funny about civilization.
Woman? Okay. You can go for now. Don't leave town. You're a suspect.
Glad to have been of assistance.
Whew.
Officer,
Huh. Whoops.
yes, sir?
Um,
Unless you've been feeding us a couldn't say.
how do we get back in
In
this dialogue?
truth, so far,
How do we get out?
mostly drinking.
You have no doubt about the drinking. But do you stroke yourself?
I should go.
Of course. Be careful, officer.
Sure.
They don't like the police around
Yeah,
here.
I'm trying to get out of this conversation. You're not even in. What's going on? Let me go. I think we're actually stuck. How do we get out of this? I had to completely restart and there were no saves. So I think we're back to where we were. I really tried to do the conversations back how we did them. I'm figured out how to quick save. So I learned that. And we're going to make an effort to be quick saving before conversations when we can. Now, I think we still can't open this door. What about this one, where she just went into? I don't think it changes anything, but
The door is closed.
try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Ah, we knock.
There is no answer.
Oh,
You hear the shower being turned on somewhere inside.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Knock again.
Still no answer.
Try the handle.
This door can only be opened with a key or from the inside.
Try again, much harder. I just want to know what happens.
Still nothing. Still nothing.
No way.
Still nothing.
There's a murderer on the loose.
Still nothing.
Somebody's breaking
Still
windows.
Nothing. Still nothing.
All right, let's go. Down the steps. Okay. So there's a person or two on the left. Oh, there's quite a bit going on in here. Okay, hold on. Before we interact with anything, can we just go right through this? Oh, hold on. There's an electric juicer coming from the kitchen. Someone's working. Open door. I just want to know if it's a load screen. Kitchen reserved for personnel. Okay, what about this one? There's maybe a strike going on. I want to do the people last. A water cooler. We took something. I don't know what that was. The only word on the menu is Monday. Yesterday a woman wrote the menu. Today a man's hand. The speaker's connected to the radio. The music is full of static. There's a karaoke
You should
mic.
totally sing karaoke here. The first chance you get. Your emotions need to be expressed. People need to know your vast, oceanic soul.
Oh my goodness, my soul is immense.
Utterly. And it needs to be heard.
Oh yeah.
By other people.
You know what? What should I sing?
You should sing the sad small church song from that tape you found.
Ah,
Thought it was obvious.
of course. What if we sang something from the ostentatious orchestra, folks? Maybe not.
Serves them right. Wipe that smirk off their face with your sad, tragic small church song.
Bro.
Who's laughing now?
Ouch, okay.
No. You would need another copy of the tape first, though. The one upstairs is destroyed.
Okay. Open up our inventory here. So this time we picked up a empty cassette tape. I don't really know how we did or why. It was just there. I don't know if we missed it or we picked it up last time and I just didn't quite catch it. Hold on. So there's a door here. Okay. Oh, there's a person passed out and they left their drink out. A bottle of rum. Beautiful, dark liquid. Is it now? What's this machine? Oh, there's another dude with a white square in his shirt. We're probably together. A pinball machine unplugged. Mess hall reserved for unions. Doors open at 4 p.m. Sure. All right. 3 people. 2 doors. Let's talk to this guy first.
A man in his late 20s stands behind the counter, inspecting a stuffed seabird. As you approach, he gives you a sideways glance, then looks down again. Everything is cool between you and this guy. He's a big fan. Make some small talk.
Nice bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. The white and brown seabird lies among piles of coasters and drying mugs. One of its wings broken. The man is trying to mend it.
I wonder if he needs some glue.
Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield that was used to mount it, most likely on a wall.
I hope we didn't do that.
This is the great skua. The seabird is the symbol for the discovery of the Insulindian Isola, the part of the world you are in right now.
Cool, cool, cool.
The small steel tag says as much. The great skua. Stegosaurus skua.
Hey man, what happened to your bird?
Look, your buddy is over there.
Yo, what?
Why don't you go and talk to him, okay?
How do you know we're friends?
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
We stare at the bird.
A competent work of taxidermy. Looks like the bird was ripped off the shield. This is the great skua. The small steel tag says as much.
Hey, we like your great skua.
Look, your buddy is...
My
Why don't you go
God.
and talk?
He pretends not to hear.
Okay.
Looks like
You know
bird.
what?
This is the small
How about
steel tag
we offer to
says
help
as
him with the
much.
bird?
Look, your buddy
My
is over there. Why don't you
goodness.
go and...
He pretends not to hear you, concentrating on the bird instead.
All right, let's let him do his thing right now, okay? He's got bird stuff going on. And let's talk to the lady first. I don't want to talk to the other cop guy. What if we're like a fake cop and he catches us?
Hello, sweetie.
A cryptozoologist. Oh, no, this is the wife of the cryptozoologist. Ah, cool. What's up, Lena?
You shouldn't keep your colleague waiting.
Why? They're all trying to get me to talk to him so hard. Meh, skip. Oh, wait, hold on. There was like a little prompt when we came over here. There it is.
The theme on that pinball machine is a standard royalist theme, used on everything from pinball cabinets to full flavor cigarettes.
What are the hallmarks of this theme?
Clinging to a picture book version of the past century, waiting for the king to come back and cast out all the profiteers and homosexuals. Basically, imagine a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand emblazoned on it.
Interesting that they are in this, for this theming, right? This picture of a yellow plastic crown with a liquor brand, right? Interesting that crown is a symbolism of the past glories and the implications that the profiteers and the homosexuals have brought down the present day. Like it is kind of curious, right? That those two are grouped together. Wait, where do I get such a crown? We could get a crown. Why not?
It comes free with a six-pack of Vermilion Roy d'Or. The words Roy d'Or are stamped into the crown's plastic.
Tell me more about the world of today.
The contemporary period stands still. The fated carousel of progress that doomed the royalists is itself winding down. Our time is decelerating into what no one knows.
Yo, that's crazy. Okay. I'm just going to ignore this guy a little longer. I just don't want to see him. What does this one say? Door closed. Okay. Sure. What about... Oop.
That sugary black rum stain on the counter makes you teary-eyed with joy. It's almost touching how syrupy and sticky it is. How long have you been up already?
I don't know. Sounds like drink o'clock.
Attaboy. It's coming back to him. You had your mesolimbic reward pathway worried there, not thinking about drinking all that time. It was like you weren't yourself.
You know, I gotta admit, has drinking gone well for me?
Maybe you haven't turned out well for your drinking. Have you thought about that? Get a goddamn rum and lemonade into yourself, boy. Or better yet, lick that stain.
We can
off the
lick
counter.
it. We can lick it just a little, or don't lick it. We're gonna not lick it, cause that's just gross to be licking stuff. What?
What happened, man? You used to be cool. Go get your boring normal person drink then.
Yeah, thanks, Mr. Electrochemistry.
Get your drink on and your act together.
New task: find booze and drink it. Yikes. Anything else we can interact with? It wasn't like a straight interaction. It was just a chance when we were there. Okay, we're stuck on this wall. Can we go out these doors without talking to him, you think?
As you approach the door leading out of the hostel, the bespectacled man in an orange bomber jacket turns to you.
Yo.
Excuse me. I think you may be the person I've been waiting for.
Really?
On the sleeve of his bomber jacket, as well as on its back, are the same enigmatic white rectangles as on your blazer.
Hey, he wants to shake hands. Let's do it. We'll shake.
Hello. I'm Kim Kitsuragi, Lieutenant, Precinct 57. You must be from the 41st.
You realize he's waiting for your name.
What if we say nothing?
It looks like we had a little scheduling error on Sunday. Saturday too, actually. Have you had time to talk to the manager here?
What he means is, he has been trying to meet up with you for 2 days, but you have been otherwise occupied.
Yeah, I just chatted with him. It's cool.
If you don't mind, we should talk to him again. Ask him for a rundown of the area. Now that I'm here as well. I understand the scene is out back, right?
That's what we heard.
It also wouldn't hurt to assure him the police are finally here. In full force, I mean. Have you mapped out the initial interviews?
Ah, yes, of course.
Good. But even if you haven't, we'll have time for that after we take a look at the coroner's case.
Yeah, for sure.
Have you removed the dead body from the tree?
No.
So, the body is still in the tree.
I don't know,
where
man.
it has been hanging for 7 days straight. We should go there as soon as we are done talking to the owner.
Okay, let's go.
After you, officer.
Oh, after me? Okay.
If you're about to embark on an investigation, shouldn't you have a badge?
Yeah, where's my badge?
You mean you don't have a badge?
I lost it.
Losing your identification card is a serious matter. My vehicle has a shortwave. You can use it to report your badge missing. I advise you to try to locate it as quickly as possible.
Okay.
But getting the body down should still take precedence.
Nah, it can wait.
Lieutenant Kitsuragi is now in your party. You can talk to him whenever by interacting with him.
Oh, thank you, tutorial agent. Lieutenant Kitsuragi. Can we just call him Kim? To the car. We gotta report that missing badge. I mean, that's a serious... Is this his car? Did he roll up in this bad boy? I mean, look at this thing. Oh, yeah. You know what? I think we are friends. Maybe even the best of friends. Look at this thing.
Before you stands a motor carriage. The bodywork is covered in blue and white livery, bearing the number 57.
Oh, yeah.
Vapor emanates from the large engine on the back of the vehicle. It hasn't had time to cool off yet.
Cool. It's smoking.
This must be the infernal machine that tore you from oblivion. The Caprice Kinema motor carriage.
Opening the door.
In the cabin, you are welcomed by a set of steering levers, a radio microphone on a hook, a pull-out toolbox under the seat, and the soft glow of the fuel preheater gauge.
Okay.
A scent of leatherwork and heavy fuel oils washes over you.
We pick up the radio.
The frequency tableau lights up, and the green button labeled Prime Line glows like a feline eye. And then you hear something. The soft purr of electrical kittens, radio waves cast far and wide over the metropolis. A woman's voice greets you through the static.
This is Precinct 57. Hello, Lieutenant. How may I assist you?
Yo, check out the French accents.
Hello, Alice. Please assist our colleague from the 41st Precinct here. I'm putting him on.
Look at Kim, what a guy.
Operating the radio is easy. Just be confident. You've probably done it 1,000 times.
This is Officer Alice Demetri, Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Under the green Prime Line, a yellow saved button catches your eye. You wonder what the lieutenant's default radio station is.
Second, wait. 41st Precinct. We gotta report this badge missing.
Just a second, officer.
Ten 2, 10-5. This is 41st. Come in. Over.
The French accents, sure, why not?
The man uses relay code. You got this. You're a cop, and cops know relay code.
Alright, we'll hit him with the big 10-4.
10-4, message received. 10-5, relay message. What's your status? Over.
We're reporting?
10-18, state your message, sir.
My badge is missing.
10-9, over.
Basically, it's gone.
10-4, message received. This is a very serious situation. I need to 10-22 the captain. Over.
Bro, do you?
Is it him? What does he want?
Oh no, they don't like me.
Says he lost his badge and needs to report it.
He what? He lost his badge?
We say nothing.
Who lost his badge?
Chester? What?
Dick fucking Mullen. Who do you think?
Hey, that's our name. Yeah, better guard your dicks. We're coming, apparently.
It's Officer Dick Mullen from the bestseller Dick Mullen and the Lost Identity.
Darn it, Chester. This isn't a time for jokes at our expense. But it also kind of is.
Dick Mullen is not your name. It's the name of a fictional detective who would not lose his badge.
The encyclopedia here with the hard trivia success line.
Defend yourself.
Oh!
Immediately. They're laughing at you.
Come on, operator. Tell him to stop. This is serious business. I don't think it's going to work. Like I'm the first cop to ever misplace a badge.
He says this has probably happened to other policemen before him and laughs sarcastically.
Dude, come on, Jules. Don't say it like that, man. Help us out.
Oh, goddammit. Is he fucking kidding? The whole station's gonna be dicked for this.
Yeah, it's raining.
Satellite Officer Vikmar is wondering if you might be joking and adds that this tarnishes the reputation of the entire station.
Really, Jules? Really, Jules?
Mullen dicked us.
Operator, come on. This is serious business.
He's asking you to stop, says this is serious.
Of course it's serious. He lost his fucking badge.
So why are you making a joke? Let me make one report, Gene.
Satellite Officer Vikmar concurs, losing your badge is serious. Over.
Okay, move it along.
10-4, I hear you, officer. I'm just going to make a note here that you are in pursuit of your misplaced badge. Over.
Yeah.
Fuck me. Mac, come here. You've got to hear this. Dick Mullen lost his badge.
Darn it, Chester. Everyone's going to hear about this before, like lunch, huh?
What's going on?
Ah, Mac, don't worry about it.
Super Cop here lost his badge.
He lost his what now? His badge. He lost his goddamn fucking badge.
I have more important things to discuss, okay? It's been reported. Move it forward, boys.
10-9, come again. I didn't get that. Over.
Apparently the operator can't hear us because they're all, like, mocking me for losing my badge. Classic.
New heights even for Captain Sober.
What is our name?
Ask him. Ask him if he's lost his gun, too.
We've lost our gun.
Sergeant Orson wants to know if you lost your gun too. Over.
Check your pockets. Check your... Holy fuck. You don't know where it is.
Was I supposed to have a gun?
No. It's gone. It's not fucking on you.
This is bad.
10-9, come in, officer. Did you get my question? We were wondering about your gun. Over.
Our only chance is to try and convince them we didn't lose our gun. We're not going to do that. We're going to say nothing.
10-1, you're breaking up. 10-9, repeat, please. Over.
Yeah, we're not saying anything.
10-9, come in, officer. Over.
Yeah, we can't hear you. You're breaking up.
Come in, officer. 10-9, repeat message, please. Did you misplace your firearm? Over.
Just say you lost your gun. Anything else would only make the situation worse.
Affirmative. Guns. I don't have my gun.
He says he doesn't have it.
Here we go.
Dear God, he lost his gun. Oh my, I can't.
Mac. Come on, be a pal, man.
This isn't really a laughing matter.
Oh, now it's not funny, Gene? Now it's not funny?
Mac can face a giant of cocoa noodle by himself, but Disco here made him piss his pants.
Is our name Disco? What is our name?
Oh, I can't.
I'm not going to.
Ask him.
Sergeant Orson here is wondering if you are still in possession of your genitalia. Over.
Yep, lost my wiener. How'd you know?
He acknowledges your joke and asks you to lay off.
Lay off? Lay off? Tell him we'll lay off when he retrieves the goddamn police property that he has been entrusted with.
Meh.
Satellite Officer
Alright, I'm on it.
10-4, affirmative. Officer is in pursuit of his firearm.
Oh, God,
Mac is literally fighting back tears rolling on the floor.
Officer, do you need further assistance? Over.
Quick question.
Okay, 10-4, sir. I hear you. Relay your question. Over.
Wait. Before you say anything stupid, think it through.
I need information, Rhetoric.
Be smart about this. Ask if he's there alone.
Okay.
10-4, sir. I'm not hearing your question.
Just a quick question. Do you still have the whole laughing party with you, the peanut gallery?
That's a negative, sir. I got 10-12 visitors present here. Over.
Boy, okay. I just want to make sure you got my badge's description correct. Read me my name, rank, and date of birth here.
What? What is it? He's still on the line?
Go away, Gene. Go do some police work instead of heckling us.
He wants to verify the information on his badge.
But of course, it says Dick Mullen, High General of the Revacholian Cavalry Force.
Cool, cool. Probably not true.
Tell him to stop wasting time.
What do you need, sir? Over.
Please refer to me by my full name in the future.
10-9, repeat message. I didn't get that, sir. Over.
You ever consider using my name? Dude.
What? What is it? What can he possibly still want from us?
Captain Gene, loves wasting time, huh?
He seems intoxicated and keeps asking me to call him by his name.
Bro.
Mullen's drunk and emotionally aggressive. That's new.
Wrap it up. Don't indulge in his drunken antics.
Any news about my family?
10. Excuse me, sir. Over.
Just a quick question.
No, sir, I haven't. You're not really keen on mentioning your home life, so I've always assumed things weren't that good on that front. Over.
Oh.
10-4, well...
Does he actually want something, or is he hell-bent on disrupting our work?
Gene, what do you even do, man?
He asked if he ever told me about his days before joining the RCN.
Darn it, Jules. Stop telling Gene everything.
For God's sake, cut this shit out. Tell him.
Sir, Satellite Officer Vicmar. So, was there anything else?
Wrap it up.
Understood, sir. Over. Roger that. 10-10. Over and out.
Really quick, we want to pick up the radio again.
This is Precinct 57. How may I assist you?
Quick, I just want to know what the save button is.
As always, it's DJ Mesh and Fellatio.
Yo!
And you're listening to Street Freaks FM.
This is Kim's
Bringing
station.
You the hottest, the nastiest, the most vulgar.
Yo, Kim likes this stuff, huh? This is his safe station. How fun is that?
A flock of seagulls takes off nearby, startled by the roaring radio.
Yeah, get out of here, seagulls.
Right away, the lieutenant reaches into the cabin and turns off the radio. He's not looking at you as he says,
Oh, he's embarrassed.
Someone must have been messing with the radio, or maybe picked up a random frequency. You wanted a prime line, right?
No, we're just gonna confront him about his favorite station, apparently.
Oh, is that what it was called?
Kim is trying hard to act surprised. It's not his thing.
Go for it. Turn the radio back on while it's still on the Speed Freaks FM.
Yeah, let's blast it.
Souped up motor carriage for one bad mama's boy. The heavier foot and the freakier.
Come on, Kim, confess.
God damn it.
Kim moves quick as a viper and switches the radio off. Turns to look at us.
Look, it helps me to stay alert on long nights, okay? It's a method. I'm not some kind of speed freak or...
What about the heavy foot?
You would be too if you had this motor carriage. But seriously, let's quit joking around, alright? We have a case to investigate.
I guess so.
This is Precinct 57. Can I connect you to someone?
Oh, sorry, Alice.
57's over and out.
In the cabin, you see a set of steering levers, a radio on a hook, a pull-out
Really
toolbox,
quick, how's
and
the
soft
the
glow
fuel
of
gauge
the fuel.
doing?
As you tap on the gauge, the indicator pin jerks as if startled. It's in the large orange sector, indicating the engine is warm. Next to the gauge is a red switch labeled heat.
Cool.
There's no use pressing the heat button. It won't start without the ignition key.
Good to know.
Translation: we're not going anywhere right now.
Steering levels. We're going to touch the steering levers.
The white suede feels luxurious under the touch.
And pull out the
metal clutch
toolbox.
handle, a metallic drawer slides out from under the seat and clicks into place. The tools inside are neatly organized.
Take what you need, officer. It's going to be a long case. I'm not protective of my tools, like some men are.
Oh. We have 3 choices. We can take a flashlight, a chain cutter, or a pry bar. We are going to take the flashlight.
It's robust, weatherproof, and well made. Police issue, blue.
Item gained, flashlight.
Lets you see things in the dark you would otherwise miss.
No, we can take more. We'll grab the pry bar.
The pry bar feels nice and cold in your hand. Heavier than you'd think.
Yo.
Useful for opening all sorts of doors and lids.
And a chain cutter?
The handles are long and sleek. Snap, snap, go the cutters in your hand.
You heard him. Snap, snap.
You can do good work with these. Cut chains, locks, and ropes, especially belts.
All right, let's put the toolbox away.
The pull-out toolbox slides back into its nest. Preheater gauge casts a warm glow.
I think
on the
that's
steering
everything.
wheels and
Closing the door. I was checking on our journal here, what's going on. So, we have a couple of tools, a flashlight, pry bar, and chain cutters. We are going to equip the flashlight for now. Yes. And our journal here. Okay. We need to sing karaoke, take a drink of booze, interview the cafeteria manager, inspect the victim's body. Let's skip that. Track down our badge and our gun. Okay. So it says talk to the pawn shop might be a good clue. Okay, we did report our badge missing. All right. Can we talk to Kim for a minute here? Oh, we're holding the flashlight for real, for real. I'm having memory problems, Kim.
no response. He just arches his brow.
He's like, don't make your problems my problems.
He's having trouble processing it, believing it even.
There was drinking involved.
Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
No. You wanna help me? I'm like forgetting a lot of things.
Fine. We should get through this day first. Off hours begin at 9 p.m. If you're still having trouble then, I can give you an orientation.
Alright, sure.
Focus on other people's troubles, not your own. That is, have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs? Focus on other people's troubles. Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs?
Oh no, we haven't saved in a while. We might actually be stuck.
Really? You look fine to me. This psychodrama is unbecoming.
Clearly,
can we get out of
this?
this?
To think you're malingering. He cannot fathom that anyone could drink so much as to
focus on other people. Have you tried concentrating on something? Focus on other people. Have you tried concentrating on something other than your personal affairs? Really? You look fine to focus on other people. Have you tried concentrating on something other than not a fan?
The RCM deploys a self-styled structure.
We really can't get out of this conversation.
As its chain of command.
Focus on other people's troubles.
Okay, forget
Have
it.
you tried concentrating? Try work. The case at hand. Focus on. Have you tried concentrating on something other? Focus on other people's troubles.
A moment passes. The lieutenant glances at the sports watch.
Me? I don't see how my
I'm trying to get out of
life
this
is pertinent
conversation.
to the investigation. That's a fair. That's correct.
You feel a slight urge to put the lieutenant down for this. But you can't quite muster enough testosterone.
Are they? They're mostly just cumbersome. That's because I'm half Zeolite, or I don't speak a word of Zeolite, and I've never met it. What do you mean? I have no idea.
The lieutenant's conceptualization skills must be rather rudimentary.
What?
The lieutenant, we all have our different medium.
Good.
That's it for now. Leave. We escaped. We escaped. Quick save. Quick save. I think it worked. Can we just turn off the flashlight for a minute here? There we go. Oh, there we go. We can talk to Kim later at the balcony. He told us he's from Seoul. He wants to focus on the case. And that's about it. There's a couple of things outside. Let's go check them out really quick here while we're here. It says pigs go home. I guess that's us. Heap of snow melt and a wheelbarrow. Okay, what's over here? We had a bag. We could pick up a bottle. Making sure we're interacting with the world as we move through it.
This Post Lavantorie mail collection box has been heavily vandalized.
There's 2 bullet holes in the mailbox.
A faint sticker on the side reads, RCM Emergencies Desk number 8102, with a slogan, Mankind, be vigilant.
I don't like this mailbox. We're going to kick it. Oh, my toe! Pain.
There is a hollow, saddened ring as you kick the Lavantorie mail collection box. It sounds betrayed, in disbelief even.
Oh, we just had an impulsive moment, okay?
Your toe has suffered damage. It hurts.
Not my toe.
Cool. You really showed that mail collection box.
Hey, thanks, Kim.
He does not actually think it's cool. If anything, the lieutenant feels sorry for the poor box. He's leaning in to inspect the layers of graffito that deface it.
Say nothing.
The lieutenant pats the box on the head, ever so slightly.
Thanks, Kim. Looks like we've had a bookstore. Wonder if we can even read. I was trying to find the pawn shop. Because it seemed... It seemed like... to find our gun, it said, check out the pawn shop. We are going to talk to the book people, I think. Why not? Try to make sure we interact with all the books first. There's a lot of world building here, just talking about different...
A small mountain of colorful board game boxes. There are numerous types of games for all ages, an endless variety of source books, lore books, and codices. There's also a large hardbound tome with intricate cover art. Books in a board game section? Who wants to read books?
I don't know, anything catch my eye?
There's a box that says, Wirral, 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplements Module. The side panel notes, a fantastique adventure board game. New maps and miniatures. A sticker on it displays 25 real.
Is that the money, you think?
That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega Setting Supplement, so it makes sense.
We had 25, we could get it. Storekeep, what board games do you have here?
Wonderful board games, sir. The Viticulturist is a classic for sure, or Browbritter is a fun game of economic competition, but can get quite intense after a while. We have games for the whole family. You can play with your children.
I don't think we have any kids.
Friends are technically like family. For playing with friends, I'd recommend Suzerainty. It's a civilization building game where you build a civilization, then set off to brutally colonize and repress other civilizations. It'll cost 12 real.
Yeah, we still don't have 12. What about these other games?
Lousy auras there. I've heard they turn people into occult enthusiasts.
Really?
That they have rituals where they try to summon entities. Highly immoral stuff. You can still buy them, though.
Interesting.
An endless variety of source. There's also books in a board game section.
Okay,
There's
hold on.
That price is steep, but then it's the 3rd edition Mega.
All right, we're gonna leave that pile for the minute. Interesting. So there's a board game that has...
The display rack is brimming with worn paperbacks featuring an extremely muscular, sword-wielding barbarian on the cover.
Cool.
Rows and rows of Heimdall men blur your vision. You make out some titles. Man from Heimdall and the Mammoth Riders. The display rack before you is burdened under piles of Man from Heimdall novels.
Stork, you tell me about the Muscle Man books.
Oh, Man from Heimdall. A very popular series of adventure novels. They're awfully immoral and violent books.
She's kind of like not very fun.
Blood and violence, scantily clad women, epic narratives, all those mystical things he encounters. They're bound to grab those with little imagination and nothing to do.
You know, those sounds like things full of imagination. Which one should I start with?
What does it matter? They're all the same. However, the customer is always right, they say.
Like the subtext is, she rolls her eyes.
If you're a novice of the series, I'd recommend Hjelmdalaman, the man from Hjelmdal. It's supposed to be a good introduction to the series.
Also out of our budget. We're gonna leave. Okay, I think there's only a couple more things, then we'll talk to the little lady. Again. Looks like she has a back section of books as well. I'm not sure why we stumbled into this bookstore. I was hoping it was a pawn shop, but you never know.
This bookstore is not strictly about crime, romance, and biographies of famous people. There's also a wide range of paranatural literature.
Really? Paranatural literature. Let's look through the shelf.
Amidst the various books, you find one written by someone named Matthias W. Dundas. It's about wholeness, unity, balance.
Oh my.
These three things are very important to the working class mind.
That's good to know.
The point of the book, and many others on this shelf, is to give people medicinal advice in situations where they don't have access to paid health services.
Tell me more.
It serves platitudes, while also telling everyone that traditional medicine, the kind people don't have access to, and which costs more than this book, is garbage, and would only give you cancer anyway, without even curing your cold or anything.
Wow, okay.
Wholeness, unity, balance, on the other hand, can basically take care of anything. Though it is important to note, when it's up to your mind to heal yourself, then it's because of your mind that you're ill in the first place.
Whoa. Some kind of problematic solution.
The book features chapters on topics such as how to find magnesium. It even lists plants you can harvest magnesium from. How to continue drinking if you're an alcoholic who has destroyed his liver. And
can we steal this one?
There's even a chapter on the ancient Seraise tradition of using duck gallbladder preservatives to treat and prevent.
Sir, please, no browsing in that shelf. That wisdom is not for free.
Bro.
I can't have you end up, like, opening a police store next door and stealing my customers. Oh no.
A police store and stealing your book customers?
Amidst the various books, you find these. The point it serves wholeness. When it's up to the book, there's even a chapter on the ancient.
Okay, let's do this one.
Several maps have been attached to a bulletin board hidden inside the alcove.
Nice.
The maps look old and faded. Your eye catches a map of Insulinda, a map of Revachol, and a map of Martinez.
Let's look at a map of Revachol.
The north coast of a verdant island is shattered by the delta of a river. To the east, rolling hillsides, Huron. It's somewhere to live. Not bad. Then there's Jamrock. It's bad. People shouldn't live there, but they do. Then Forberg. It's almost as bad, and much larger. Then Coal City. It's the worst.
So, Wealthy to the east, Poor to the west, I think.
You feel you're just west of Coal City, somewhere above Jamrock and close to Coal City.
Okay, let's check the maps really quick.
This large map displays Ozon, Laurentide, Fas Alam disintegrating into mathematics.
Okay.
In the northeast, a dust mite stands on the north coast. You can.
There's just a lot of map stuff here, places we haven't been.
50 million people live on these. The ocean breaks apart, connections to other worlds.
I don't know if this matters.
Words past the you have little idea what they are. Perhaps they are gods. Gods of distance and outer.
All right, there's
dust.
a third map here we're gonna punch through.
It's not really a map. It's a tourist thing. A picture postcard with buildings on it, drawn from an isometric perspective.
Okay.
But still, it's detailed. Could be pretty useful for scouting ahead. You see the jagged boxes of an industrial harbor.
Can we buy these maps?
There.
I'm sorry, officer. The map of Martinez is the only one available. The other two are not for sale anymore. And besides, you could scarcely afford them.
We don't have $1.
They're quite valuable, though they might not look it. The The map of Martinez is 90 cents, though.
Why is that one so cheap?
That old thing. It's an out-of-date map of a tourist location that never was nor came to be.
Oh. So, as far as a map goes, it's useless.
From when some design studio people tried to spruce the place up 4 or 5 years ago.
The place does not look like a successful tourist trap, does it?
What happened?
They didn't get that far. For some reason. A shame the project never got going.
We have a 42% chance to steal it. We're not going to go for it. All right. And a few more shelves here, and then we're out.
The plaque on the shelf reads,
my goodness.
Biographies of famous people. You're browsing through all the books with all their names. Suddenly, a particularly odd title catches your eye. It reads, High Speed Love, the tragic true love story of Jacob Irv and Alfie Delatraz. High Speed Love chronicles the romance between two of the finest tip-top tourney racers. Next to Irv's life story, you see a slim biography of an Occidental rock star called. Next to that, Rivasholian radio personality Guillaume Bevy.
I really must insist you buy one of the books. Reading them is not for free.
Dude.
Do still browse, though, but not too long.
Oh my goodness.
I'm sorry, I did not mean to rush you. You are browsing. I would say... a very influential historian. The book is also very daring. Perhaps for a layman, deep analysis...
Do her words seem vague and abstract to you?
Certainly. It's prudent for a person to have at least an element...
You feel like you should get this one. Definitely.
Yeah, we need more money.
It's important somehow. There's something personal inside.
We'll have to come back for it. There's 3 more shelves. Okay. Last one looks like...
These shelves are overburdened with books from the same series.
Uh-oh.
You see the name Dick Mullen over and over.
Dick Mullen again, huh?
A couple of spook novels hide amidst all the detective books. Crime fiction is a disgrace. These books greatly overstate the excitement of police work. What's more, they completely ignore the psychological hardships of year after year coming into contact with people during the worst days of their lives.
Bro.
Not a single mention of all the stress this work creates upon the officer's family. Detective fiction just doesn't tell the truth at all. You see, Dick Mullen on the job. Get me Mullen. The stalwart adventures of Richard P. Mullen. Dick Mullen and the murder in the orchard. A killing is declared. Oh no, turns out he fainted to... Yes, tragedy caught. After all this, you still haven't found the answer to the one question that matters.
We have a 72% chance to find out who Dick Mullen is. We're going for it.
Your quick eye notices a small caterpillar crawling across the spine of a book.
What do we have here?
Dick Mullen and the Mistaken Identity.
What do we have here?
A worn paperback from Dick Mullen's classic Hard-Boiled Phase. The premise seems to be that Dick Mullen is framed for the murder of his best friend and has just a few days to prove his innocence. Could it be the motifs of unstable identities and shocking betrayals?
Sure, yeah.
Then this is the book for you.
I don't have the money.
Oh, you're a police officer, apparently.
Okay, everything here costs money we don't have. Let's talk to her really quick.
Welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People. Be welcome, and please take responsibility for the energy you bring into this space.
Are you the owner of the store?
I am. The proudest owner of our little shop of culture.
Who's the little girl outside?
Annette, yes, my daughter. I hope she wasn't slacking off again with her nose in science fiction. Tell me, was she at her post doing her job like a proper girl?
Of course she was.
Wonderful. Did you talk to her?
Yes.
Great. On a scale of 1 to 10, how compelled were you to buy books after talking with her?
Let's say 10. She was very helpful and polite.
My precious, her dedication brings joy to my heart. If you have children, I hope they turn out as great as my Annette.
You know, Annette's just great.
As a young girl should be. With the proper attitude, she'll have a bright financial future. As a young girl should...
The woman before you scans the store, her shoulders rigid and tense. Every now and then, She nudges her glasses.
Let's just check. Why is she so nervous? What if I want to buy a book?
Goodness, you were already doing good, browsing the shelves. Why'd you stop? Don't you feel compelled? Go, go, get...
She smiles and nods.
All right, let's leave. Okay, let's go talk to the girl outside we avoided. Whoops. Uh-huh.
Hello, sir. Step right in. The store is open. Are you interested in a new and exciting book?
Is it okay if I ask you some questions?
Okay, sir. I'll try to answer any questions you have.
And
I hope
your
they're
name?
about books. My name is Annette, sir. My mum, her name is Plaisance. She owns the store. She's inside minding the register or organising the stock. Feel free to step in and browse our wares.
And you're standing out here in the cold?
I'm signalling that the store is open. Otherwise, people might not know. They'd miss out on the crime, romance, and biographies of famous people.
We're going to pat her on the head. Such a good trooper you are, learning the value of hard work.
Thank you, sir. I'm happy to help Mum out with the store.
Shouldn't you be at school?
I do my studies at home at the moment. I have to help Mum keep this place running.
Tell me about school.
School? Well, mine is a big yellow building on Boogie Street, and the people there run it. They say it's a charity. Mum says it's necessary to do both because it builds
To
character.
work and go to school?
There is stress and unease behind these words. She's reciting etiquette.
Yeah, she's like a little robot kid, huh?
Mum says it's peachy. She was a little afraid at first. There's talk about this house being cursed.
Cursed?
Cursed in the way that makes them say that no business has ever really thrived here, sir. That they all go... Exactly. But we've been doing fine so far.
I should probably look into this curse.
We can go into the bookstore and ask about the case. But I don't see much more to look into here.
Relax, Kim.
Yes. Please do also look at our wares inside. The postcards and board games are there, sir.
How does this curse manifest itself?
It does not manifest itself in any way. It does not exist. I liked it better when we were talking about whether it's appropriate to stand out in the freezing weather.
Darn it, Kim. What about plasmic manifestations?
No such thing.
Okay, Kim.
Anything else you wanted to talk about,
What do you know about the previous businesses?
Nothing really, sir. Mum doesn't allow me to sneak around in the back rooms or the cellar.
The back
Don't really know
rooms
what's
or
there.
cellar? Huh.
Maybe I can tell you about some of our books instead.
Sure.
Crime fiction is about murders or burglaries or things like that. And the work of a policeman. It's exciting to people, I guess. You don't look much like a policeman.
Okay, I think this conversation's not going too far.
Didn't mean to offend, sir. Sorry, sir. It's just that you don't look like Dick Mullen.
It's not your body that's important in police work, it's your mind.
Head? Yes.
No, your brain power.
No, your mind. Not head, child. Heads.
No, he's wicked smart in the stories.
Yeah, when the author does all the thinking for him, real policemen have to think and act.
Like you, sir. Of course. He's just a fictional character.
Man.
He's no match for you.
Okay, Annette.
Maybe you can show me some real police work, sir. Like in the books.
Okay. I'm gonna do some deducing right now.
The girl keeps her hands folded, hidden. Why is that?
Why are you folding your hands?
What do you mean, sir?
Well, you can show them to me.
She looks around anxiously. Her hands
You think she's
remain
holding a
folded
book?
in front of her. The lieutenant stands by, looking at the two of you with little interest.
Hands up.
She brings out her reddened hands, her nails frayed, nearly chewed down to the flesh.
Man, this kid's stressed, huh? Being forced to stand out in the cold and work and then, slave away at school later?
And you knew this from me keeping my hands folded?
There were some other hints in it.
Well, that proves nothing. Anyone could do an easy deduction like that.
I bet I know why you bite your nails.
She nods, half provocative, half enthusiastic.
You're stressed because of your mother and the pressure she puts on you.
Maybe so, sir. Okay, I know it's a bad habit, and I shouldn't.
Either way, deduction number 2 ace by the number 1 detective in town, Big Brain McGee.
It was okay, sir.
She's still got a rebellious streak, it says.
There's more that can be achieved here. Ask her to do the same.
You know, do something about me. It's your turn.
You're quite sober.
Oh! Oh!
The lieutenant does not flinch at the comment. He does not flinch even a single bit. He is intensely not flinching.
How do you know I'm usually not sober?
Because you usually aren't.
My head hurts.
I'm sorry, sir. I hope things get better soon.
She looks us in the eye with a gleam of sympathy on her face.
There she stands, swaying on her feet, assaulted by the early spring breeze. She smiles at you. The whole situation suddenly feels familiar. Somehow.
Some kind of deja vu.
There's something you're missing.
We have an 8% chance to find out what we're missing. I don't think we're going to do it. Tell me about the romance nozzles.
It's the type of book where there's a rich lady and she has to choose between the good man and the bad man.
Classic.
Or there could be a story about a poor lady getting a rich man. It's about man and lady business, sir.
What if they're both bad men?
These are not very common. You can't have a choice between bad and bad. Nobody wants to read a story like that.
Okay, what if it's really well written?
Well, maybe then it's fine. Maybe if the lady then decides not to pick either because she doesn't need a bad man. It happens, but usually the guy gets rich in the process. Those are unhappy books.
Okay, we're going to punch through some of these.
People sad about. That's really not a proper romance story. Not in romance books, sir. These are about I haven't read many of those. Maybe you should ask Mum. I'm sure she can help out. Maybe some about other books?
Famous people.
Kings and queens and generals of old, or artists and writers. I think that's why people read them.
Seems like most people who read those books fail to get more famous from reading them.
But it does make the famous people more famous. Why would they do that, sir? That's so cool. Maybe they'll make you a book cover picture and everything. Standing over a dead body, holding a gun.
Oh my goodness. You can stop calling me sir. I'm just a working man.
No, sir, I can't. It would be too tiring to refrain from it. It's already tiring enough to remember to say it all the time. It's nice of you to say I could stop, though.
Yeah, it's funny. Our face is stuck like this.
That's a friendly enough face. Most of the time.
Hey, thanks. All right, bye, Annette. Okay. A lot of that dialogue was just world building and kind of like she's telling us about the books we already picked up and the story already told us. So we're going to leave that alone. But since we learned about a curse, I do want to go in. And I also want to highlight we actually did pick up 10 experience points while we interacted with her, which might not seem like a lot, but 10 XP there is quite nice. Can I get through this door? I don't know how to get my... There it is. Can we now talk about the curse by any chance without getting Who's You What's It in trouble? I don't think so.
Hello again, esteemed officer, and welcome to Crime, Romance, and Biographies of Famous People.
You know, Annette's super stressed. This is a bad idea, but we're going for it.
God. I've told her not to do that. It's such a disgusting habit.
I don't think she can stop.
She can, if she has enough willpower.
Bro.
Come on, ma'am. It's obvious she can't do anything about it. You are placing an unnecessary burden on a young child.
What you're doing is wrong, ma'am.
She stands stiff and severe, silently fuming.
Oh.
10 or so seconds pass
without
change.
What happens next?
She's looking for one, but there simply aren't any good arguments for being an asshole.
Yeah, remember that.
Oh, no. Hold on. I need to invite her inside and apologise. There. I don't know what to say to you. My husband, he tries to teach me business lessons. I have what my mother called a dull mind. All this stress.
And she told us you don't let her go to school.
She's been too busy helping me here, so she studied at home this trimester. This is a temporary solution, of course. I assure you, I of all people understand the importance of education. She will be back in school the moment the store takes off.
Yikes.
And hell freezes over? Never mind. It's not a good topic to get into.
Tell me about Annette's father. We're worried about this kid, man.
Yes, my husband is a successful entrepreneur east of the river. If only he were more involved in the business we're running up here. No matter. Soon we'll both be off for Grand Couronne.
Tell me about this Grand Couronne.
It's a proper place to live. Most of the buildings are empty at the moment. It's a great opportunity to get ahead of
Tell
the
me about
crowd.
your husband's involvement in the
Better
bookstore.
times, he made the initial investment. Since then, he's been what you might call a silent partner.
Curious.
Super silent. Almost inaudibly so.
Is Annette an only child?
Yes, I'm afraid so.
A glimmer of sadness blinks through the well-crafted exterior.
Exactly.
The woman looks aloof.
Okay, can we bring up the curse?
Hello again, esteemed officer.
No. So, looks like we just had a choice there. Let's talk to Annette again.
I'm sorry, sir. I can't talk right now. I'm very busy with my homework.
Sure,
I
but at
have
least
so
she's
much
out of the
homework
cold.
now.
Out of the rain and into the gutter.
Math. It's really difficult. Like, really. They say you need it to get rich. Better than standing outside in the cold, I guess.
I feel like we did a good thing getting Annette out of the cold.
Oh, I found something while you were away.
Oh? What is it?
I thought this would fit you. Like, thanks for helping out. Not me. The city, I mean. Like a detective does.
She gives us a hat exactly like the one Dick Mullen wears. Hey, I get it. I can look just like the famous Dick Mullen, but I'm a real police officer. Don't forget it.
Yes, I bet it looks good on you. Really serious.
Thanks, Annette.
Right, I have to get back to my homework now. Before Mum notices. Man,
All
this
right.
is hard.
Sure. Math. Let's make sure we put on our new hat. I can figure it out. There we go. +1 to encyclopedia. If anything, the wide brim hat looks even better than Dick Mullen's hat. Dick Mullen is stupid and not even real, but we're real. Our brain is real, and our real brain is inside this hat. Oh my goodness. Can we talk about the hat?
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Okay. Really quick, can we talk about the curse?
Hello again, esteemed officer. Goodness, you were already... Everything is on the shelves.
She smiles.
Okay, no, so we chose to talk about Annette, not the curse. Will she let us through this back room?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to another room. A strange cage-like trinket dangles from the curtains.
What is this?
Excuse me, officer. The back room is strictly for employees only.
Examine the strange cage-like trinket.
You see some kind of charm. An irregular polyhedron assembled from bones, sticks, and straw. Inside, a disturbing fish head with empty eye sockets stares at you.
Excuse me, what?
This is a traditional Seminese ward, meant to provide protection against ill luck, bad dreams, curses, inhabitants of Ile de Fantôme. Aside from poking at it suspiciously, there is nothing else to do with the fish head charm at this time. The curtains remain shut before
Shopkeeper, what's behind the curtains?
Nothing. Now please go back to browsing the books. Don't you feel compelled to look at the books?
She speaks almost as if she's trying to put a spell on you.
True.
Urging you to buy more books.
She's a witch.
Oddly enough, the more she tries to draw you away from the curtains, the more alluring they become.
We rip them open.
Just as you're about to pull apart the curtains, the petrified voice of the shop owner cries out once more.
Sir, don't touch that. I told you it's off limits for the customers.
So, throughout her dialogue, after she talks, almost every single time it says, the shopkeeper here, her hand closes around her pendant, her fingers nervously playing with the talisman.
Parapsychologically speaking, we're dumb if you decide to open them. I won't be held responsible for the consequences. It's too dangerous.
Okay.
She looks away, mumbling. Why is everyone always messing with the curtains? Why can't they just buy books like normal people?
This is about the curse, isn't it?
No, it's just a storeroom for the employees, I told you. Now please step away from the curtains.
Ma'am, I'm a police officer and I need to get in there.
Why? It's not like anyone was killed there.
She immediately throws her hand over her mouth and can't believe she said those words.
I'm sorry. I don't mean to be so impolite. Just please don't go there. I can't allow that. You'll only make things worse and unleash the powers.
The curtains do seem frail suddenly, not robust enough to contain a slippery darkness.
You do understand I must investigate now.
You do? My God, even more reasons not to mess with the curtains. Just step away, dear sir.
And again, she grabs her pendant, visibly shaken. All right, I'll think about it for the moment.
Thank you. Let's just talk about this first, all right? There's no reason for you to venture into the unknown.
It says the shopkeeper lets out a loud sigh.
Talking is always good. Go see what she has to say.
Okay.
The curtains, tattered with age and covered in dust, hang before you, as if taunting you.
We're going to ignore the curtains for now. Let's go talk about the curtains. You think there's a dead body back there? I'm starting to wonder.
Hello again, esteemed officer.
Why are you so uptight about the curtains?
Romance.
What's your issue with the
biographies
curtains?
of
Be
famous
truthful.
people. I already told you. It's just a storage room for employees. Just let it go, officer.
She recites it like it's a poem, or like she's playing a role she's grown tired of.
There's something weird here, man.
She's so tense, it's a miracle she hasn't snapped in half yet.
If it's just a storage room, it wouldn't hurt if I peeked inside then. Why doesn't it have a Simonese ward protecting it?
It's just for decoration.
She waves her hand under our gaze, her mouth pressed tight-lipped with a false smile. Then something breaks inside her.
Okay, fine. It's just because this place is cursed, just like everyone said. They don't call it the doomed commercial area for nothing.
See, now we're getting somewhere.
Are you happy now, officer? Happy that you've ruined everything?
Again, it says she closes her eyes and starts mumbling something to her pendant.
Host of hosts, she prays. Guard me and my honest business venture from the curse that lurks behind the curtains.
How does the curse manifest itself? This is the second time we've asked this.
The curse is so much worse than you could imagine. It's a disease, eating at the very foundation.
A shiver runs through the woman as she looks around the store.
It's the curse of financial distress.
Oh, no.
Of ruin and bankruptcy.
Annette mentioned the previous tenants had the same problem.
It's not just that, officer. We're dealing with something supernatural here. It's the cacodemons feeding off bad business practices and disappointing income statements.
Ah, yes, the cacodemons.
There's something wrong with this building, I can tell you. Ever since I arrived, I've sensed an eerie, lingering presence, as if I was unwanted here.
Have you sought help from anyone?
Yes, I've contacted numerous parapsychologists, and even a pair of Simonese mediators. They provided me with the wards.
Okay.
The wards help to keep the doom at bay and protect us against the darkness that lies further in the building, even though now I fear it's not enough.
Why wouldn't you tell me when we first asked about this?
It's not good to talk about the curse, not in detail. The negativism, it's dangerous. Talking about the void wraiths angers them.
Really?
Wow. Void raves. You have new words.
We have new words. Tell me about your pendant necklace, the one you can't let go of. If you look closely here, she's actually holding it and stroking it as we talk.
Oh, this? No, it's a special Himian amulet, blessed by desert pygmy shamans, with a spell of compulsion. It's to compel people to buy books.
I knew it. She's a witch. No, but she was trying to compel us to buy stuff.
There are numerous spells cast throughout the store. I had the books anointed with a different inducement spell, for example. It's guaranteed to boost sales 15%.
Wow.
Desert pygmy shamans. That sounds like a rather questionable way to describe a group of people.
Would you like me to investigate the curse?
Most certainly not. I don't want anyone who's not familiar with the psychic arts to get involved in this mess. Stay away. Leave the spirits be, so they can return to their slumber.
My liege, you know what this case calls for? A para-detective.
Okay, we have a 97% chance to convince her that it's us. We are the one to investigate the doomed commercial area. And because we helped Annette come in from the cold outside, we have a +2 bonus to make sure this happens. There's a 97% chance this goes the way we want it to. We're investigating the doomed commercial area if the dice roll in our favor. Here we go.
Slither up to her, you silver-tongued fiend. Show her what world-class perfidy looks like.
Ma'am, I came here to help. I've handled situations like this before.
Are you sure? Don't think I haven't seen charlatans before.
You know, I recently returned from the void.
You're no para-detective. You look nothing like one. And you're clearly a drinker.
You look like one.
Okay, we look like a drinker. Why does that matter?
The lieutenant keeps his usual stony calm. He silently picks out his notebook.
Yeah, what does my drinking have to do with my ability as the detective woman?
How do you know all this?
Here we go.
Okay, do we say we have Semini's blood or a void revenant's? We're going to say the ward's called to me.
You're part Simonese. Oh, it means our meeting couldn't have been mere chance. The hand of fate guides us.
Man, I hope we're part Semini's.
But I am not the only one at risk. I have to think of my daughter. You are certain you can help us? Keep us safe? I can't allow any collateral damage to hit us.
So we only have 2 dialogue options here, and I don't like either of them. We can just lie through our teeth and say, no problem, everyone's safe. Or we can say, Kim will vouch for me. Let's just say Kim will vouch for me. He'll love that.
If you promise, good officer, then you might be our last hope. Do you swear it?
A hand on my heart. Yikes.
Thank you, sir. There's one more thing I haven't told you about yet. The entity.
One more thing you haven't told me, huh?
Do not act surprised. You know of these things, sir.
Ah, yes, of course, the entity.
You have? The entity takes the form of a woman, a witch probably. I've suspected that she must be connected to the curse ever since I first saw her. Did you know that she lives inside the chimney?
The passageway between the heavens and the hells?
Yes, that chimney is part of the building's central furnace, and it's enormous. She has barricaded herself behind some metal security curtains. God knows what she's doing there.
Oh my goodness.
Some unnatural magic, I assume. You should go find the entity and ask what happened to all the companies in the building. What is the source of this curse?
Sure.
Here's the key to the warded door behind the curtains.
Ah, thank you.
Take it. Oh, and please do return to me after you've looked round. I'm quite anxious to know what she has to say about the curse. What you discover in there.
Of course.
What you discover? Probably just some office space. Don't be scared.
Double check there's no more question. We're going to say bye for now. And let's look at what we actually have going on over here. Okay, investigate doomed commercial area. Now, end of day debrief with the Kim has a little clock symbol next to it. So I guess we need to be watching the clock. How do we know we've gotten keys, huh? Key to room 1, key to the bookstore back door. Okay, let's go talk to Annette. Now that we know more about the curse.
Hi, Ace Detective. Are you here for more books?
Nope. Okay, let's talk to Kim. See if he has anything going on. Never mind. Okay. So do we go to the back door or do we try and go through the curtain?
You see a set of tattered curtains blocking the way to a...
We pull the curtains
You
open.
see a dimly lit room full of dusty furniture and trash. A doorway stands in the back, covered in dozens of scary little Seminese wards, your shadow looming over it like an omen.
We're going in.
Oh!
After we get our flashlight. Tools, flashlight. See, there we go. Now we're talking. We're going into the creepy back room.